My name is Hassan Lane, and this is Louis Vuitton in Japan. Our presentation is a legacy of luxury and innovation. So, the overview of the business. Louis Vuitton is a renowned French luxury fashion. It was established in 1854 and known for its craftsmanship in leather and other good products. Within knowing this, Louis Vuitton has became one of the top luxury brands, known for their luxury status and symbol, the LV. Japan has been a part of the luxury, high quality craftsmanship culture for quite a long time as well. And the Japanese market is highly competitive with a strong preference for luxury brands. Let's continue.
So here we're about to talk about Louis Vuitton's international expansion. Its initial focus was on Europe and the United States. Gaston Louis Vuitton guided the brand into its modern age. The company expanded its product line by applying the craftswork and design of its leather to small goods such as purses, wallets, and to its whole luggage line. As a consequence, the monogram canvas was redesigned in 1959 to fit the new range of products. In the mid-1970s, Louis Vuitton had become the world's largest luxury brand in terms of market share. The Vuitton Racamier family, owner of the brand, had focused mainly on building a Japanese clientele by 1977. The company owned 2 stores in Japan with annual profits of of 10 million US dollars. It further tapped into the Asian market in 1983 in Taipei, Taiwan, and 1984 in Seoul, South Korea. The competitive environment of Louis Vuitton, they faced competition from both high-end brands like Prada and Gucci, Hermes, Christian Dior, and fast fashion brands like H&M and Zara, Uniqlo, Urban Outfitters, who have really seen a rise in popularity recently in recent years because of the social media, and just fast fashion brands are more popular because people want to have the same, basically wear like these status symbols and have the same fashion quality as these high-end brands, and basically have the look of wearing high-end brand clothes, but without exactly paying the price for these high-end brands, because they have such a high price point. It's not readily accessible to everybody. And so because everybody wants to kind of have the high quality goods like a Louis Vuitton, but can't afford it, that's their best option. And that's really eating into the market share of Louis Vuitton. The trade agreements and regulations in Japan were a real challenge for Louis Vuitton because the intellectual property laws and the counterfeiting issues were a real problem in Japan. And
Let's keep going on to the next slide. So, challengers in the Japanese market. So, like I stated before, our biggest challengers would be any other luxury brand, but also as well as the counterfeiting. So right now with our challenge, we also have, other than competition, just inflation in general. As the times are going on, we have a steady, incline in prices in regards to our manufacturers, or just quality material that needs to go through our manufacturer to then go to us. And higher the price, the more unaffordable it is for our consumers, and this is becoming an issue for our all-time buyers and even newcomers, because we want to get as many people to buy our products as possible. So, economic pressures, market competition, and counterfeiting are our main problems. Issues would be maintaining our brand inclusivity. This would consist of making sure that our brand is, like I said, affordable, but also not copied and duplicated by others. And then adaptability is getting harder to adapt to new changes such as this counterfeiting through websites if other people are counterfeiting. Our recommendations to make sure that Louis Vuitton in Japan is getting or staying up to date with the times. 1. Enhance brand experience. And 2. Collaboration and limited editions. So, enhancing brand experience. Enhancing a brand experience would look like focusing on our customers' experience not only in the stores but also online. As you can see here, we have utilized flagship stores. This would be mainly stores that we have that just show off artistically what Louis Vuitton stands for and our creativeness. So one in particular, we have one in LA. We also have one in Japan. Both are known for their nice sculptures, great sceneries, and again, limited edition quality products. We can continue this in different locations over the overseas. That will then show not only exclusivity but also credibility to what we stand for. It will give our consumers a experience, nonetheless, to remember and also tell for more consumers to come. Now, collaborations and limited editions. So, Louis Vuitton has been known over the years to collab with other brands, and this would come definitely in handy with the upcoming times of competitors. We would want to collab with other brands that can basically boost not only our credibility but also boost our visibility throughout the remainder of this ongoing race. Recently we have collab with artist Tyler the Creator, who has made a great line for us that a lot of people definitely turn eyes to see and would like to hop on. This would be a great experience for our consumers and for just the look of Louis Vuitton. With limited edition products such as the bags, sweaters, shorts, hats, glasses, and so much more. This would be great over other brands that would not only help them but help us and also keep us in the running without having too much of a competitive downfall. Help them, help us, basically.
The market and competitive analysis for Louis Vuitton. The consumer behavior in Japan relies heavily on strong cultural inclination towards luxury brands, but there is an increasing price sensitivity among younger consumers. Uh, Typically, Japanese consumers are can be highly selective and tend to prioritize brand trust, reputation, quality, and value over price. But as we've seen in recent years, that is starting to change more as fast fashion brands like H&M, Uniqlo, Urban Outfitters are starting to gain more popularity amongst the younger crowd because of their affordable prices, yet not sacrificing too much style in the process. And so people are starting to gravitate towards those brands because you can get something that might look similar to something you might get out of a Prada, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Hermes, yet it's not going to cost you nearly as much, and it's going to be readily available to most people, very accessible to most people, um, and it's just a much affordable price point, and so it's a lot more appealing to the younger crowd. And their operational efficiency of Louis Vuitton, their efficient distribution network and manufacturing processes. They have a very efficient manufacturing process out of France, where all of their clothing, all of their products are manufactured. Yet that doesn't really slow down their distribution network, as they have many many stores worldwide, yet don't really have any problem with production or quality control. And so you always know if you're getting an authentic Louis Vuitton product, you can be sure that the quality is up to par with what their brand basically puts out. It's basically on brand that the product is going to be top quality, and it's going to be reflected in the price. And they're continuously improving on their productivity and product launch timelines, and just their product variety in general. They're offering a lot more products, a lot more variety, and collaborating with different designers and different artists to try and create unique products that other brands can't exactly replicate.
Louis Vuitton has had a huge impact on counterfeiting. They have a high volume of counterfeit products affecting the brand image. It's not the same quality, and challenges in enforcing intellectual property rights in Japan is just hard because most of these counterfeit products come from Japan, and it's hard to protect those and enforce the intellectual property rights that Louis Vuitton holds in Japan. The economic impact is a loss of revenue due to counterfeit sales. People are buying off the black market. Impact on consumer trust and brand integrity. And response measures, legal actions against counterfeiters, and enhancing product authentication technologies. Next slide. So here's a SWOT analysis of Louis Vuitton. The strengths is a strong brand recognition and heritage, high quality craftsmanship and innovative designs, diverse product offerings, and production and quality control. Some of the weaknesses are high price points, limiting accessibility. So some people that are on the lower end of the spectrum when it comes down to income, they won't be able to buy as much Louis Vuitton because of the high prices, dependence on traditional luxury markets, and counterfeits and imitation and competition. So counterfeits, imitation, and competition is three of the strong weaknesses of the brand. Opportunities, expansion to emerging markets, collaboration with contemporary artists and designs, and sustainable luxury. Make it cheaper, but not too cheap where it loses its status. And its threats, economic downturns affecting consumer spending. If we hit another Great Depression, another pandemic, rising competition from both luxury and affordable brands, and changing consumer preferences. Those are some of the threats.
So, in conclusion, Louis Vuitton must navigate economic pressures, competitive challenges, and counterfeiting issues in not only Japan but all over Europe and Asia, a little bit in the U.S. too. Leveraging its strong brand heritage, innovative designs, and strategic collaborations will be crucial. So we need to make sure that our history of great luxury products and great craftsmanship is an ongoing thing, but also that our image is not tainted as such. Louis Vuitton has been a success in Japan, and would be a testament to what we can look forward to mirroring in different locations over the world, and to keep it going. So, future outlook. So, our focus for the future would be to drive more consumer engagement and digital transformation. So, looking better on the internet, or even being more accessible to the internet. That goes for shipping, that goes for quality, that goes for just the presence that we take over Instagram. So not only Instagram with our website, but also TikTok, any social media platforms that would be just great to collab with in regards to advertisement, or even just sensible slides over. Continue adaptation to the market trends and consumer preferences. So staying up to date with any trends that are going on as of right now on social media, or even throughout the market. So that goes for clothing, accessories, even just aesthetics in general, for room and house decorum. And lastly, commitment to maintaining brand integrity and inclusivity. So making sure we can cut down on our counterfeiters. So if we can try to make something that would be indistinguishably Louis Vuitton, something that no one can mimic without having, a specific tag. We could create a new tag that will then be added to the bag, and not so much as secrecy, but more so of something that can be patented and credible. And thank you for listening to our presentation.